relationship around you has a season to last and a season to expire. When men are staying with you, sir, when people are working with you, when their days expire, they can never have peace in staying with you for long. Is somebody in church tonight? There is a season to smile. There is a season to cry. A season to mourn. A season for your enemy to ask you, where is thy God? There is a season for people to ask you, when will your prayer be answered? Sir. And that season when men are asking you, where is your God? Is a season when God is asking you to put more fire to the question. Am I communicating with somebody? So every man have their season. Sir, there is a season to hide and a season to appear. There is a season to reply men. There is a season to keep quiet. It's not every question. It's not every character. It's not every chalat attitude. It's not every reply that non-entity people bring to you, you will give an answer. The Bible says a wise man hides. Sir, when people are talking, you will know that that is the season for you to be quiet. Everyone, sir, that are staying with you, they have their season to show themselves. When your season of hiding come, hide yourself. When your season to appear come, appear. When the season to be crying come, my dear, don't give up on God. Every born again, every children of God have their darkest moment, and they have their moment of celebration. You are like this doesn't mean that God is not alive. The enemies are fighting you. It's not a proof that your God is deaf at all. The Bible says that the ears of God is not blind. It's not deaf that he could not hear. Neither is he blind that he cannot see. Am I communicating with somebody? I pray for somebody under the sound of my voice. As many that have been asking you, where is thy God? As I hear your amen before the end of this program, my God will show himself. I say my God will show himself. My God will show himself. My God will show himself. In your marriage it will show. In your career it will show. In your destiny it will show. Whatever you need God for, it will show himself. Come on, your amen is a liquid one. I said it will show himself. That God will show himself. If I hear somebody holler amen like thunder. The God of the season. Sir, anytime there is a distraction, that is a season. Sir, distraction can make you to be departed from your time of reaping. Are you aware that every season that a man faces is a season to test your faith? The faith that you confess must be profiled. Whatever you are passing through, sir, that faith must be tested. You can't say you are serving God that you are not tested. Some of you are asking God, why is my condition like this? Have I not prayed? Have I not fasted? Have I not sacrificed? Have I not obeyed? Have I not served? Have I not served? Everything you do in the kingdom where men live, it has a time to expire. It has a time to last. It has a time to show yourself. It has a time to prove their strength. Sir, anybody showing you how powerful they are, don't reply them anyhow. Wait for your God to reply them. Because there is a season of reply. And there is a season to allow them to make noise. Because God is not quiet. God is not deaf and dumb. That is that. Many of you wake up at night, you are asking God, for how long will my condition? God sees everything. He knows you are weeping. He knows that your condition is too tight. But there is one thing I want to let you know. That that before the end of the month of November, come on, before the end of the month of November, every reply, every question that your condition I brought to your table, as I hear your amen, God turn it around.